What's up, everybody? Welcome alive to Genesis, episode 4, the go-home show to New Dawn. Who is Dak Daniels' opponent? Oh, it's El Nathano. Who will be the champion heading into New Dawn? Will it be El Nathano or the current champion, Dak Daniels? Here comes the 24/7 champion, Dak Daniels.
Introducing the challenger from Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 203 pounds, El Nathano. And his opponent from parts unknown, weighing in at 270 pounds, the 24/7 champion, Dan.
I believe this is the first time in CAW history where it's two masked superstars competing against each other for the 24/7 championship. And it looks like it's Mina Rodriguez as the official for this match between El Nathano and Dak Daniels for that 24/7 championship. There's El Nathano, the challenger, Dak Daniels, the champion. And Mina Rodriguez rings the bell. Opening match for Genesis episode 4 is underway. El Nathano, Dak Daniels, 24/7 championship. Wheelbarrow DDT there by Dak Daniels, or by El Nathano, I meant, onto Dak. El Nathano went for a splash, but Dak moved out of the way. Big flying elbow to the face. El Nathano with a kip up. Flapjack by El Nathano. This is definitely going to be a fast-paced 24/7 championship match compared to the match just this past 48 hours ago on Monday between Dak Daniels and Maddox Kane. That was a very much a strength test between Dak and Maddox. There is one more 24/7 championship qualifier match later tonight as Mary Axe will take on Olivia Jane. Winner of that match will be the final member in the 24/7 championship match at New Dawn. Dak Daniels, South of Heaven, cover on El Nathano. 1, 2, El Nathano kicks out at 2. Dak picking El Nathano up, but El Nathano with a fireman's carry takeover. Springboard moonsault. El Nathano might be looking for a frog splash. No, a coup de grace instead. El Nathano calling Dak up to his feet. What is El Nathano thinking here? Nothing, or he may have been looking for like a close or a forearm into the corner, but Dak got his feet up. Now they're going back and forth, tit for tat. Don't count El Nathano out in this portion of this match either. El Nathano he can brawl too. Ooh, a discus forearm cover on El Nathano. 1, 2. El Nathano able to kick out at 2, but that was a hard landing for the luchador himself. That was a hard landing. And a clothesline there by Dak Daniels. He's just punishing El Nathano now. El Nathano went for a clothesline. Dak ducked. Drop kick to the knees. Yes, take out the bigger man's knees. Springboard frog splash to the back. Cover on Dak Daniels. 1. And Dak Daniels kicks out at 1. That was a very easy kick out. Dak made that look very easy. Oh, El Nathano's calling Dak up to his feet. What is he thinking? Oh! A seated senton. Springboard frog splash, but he missed. He didn't get enough, length with that. I don't think he got enough height either. Oh, a running neck snap from the knees of Dak Daniels. Oh, Dak Daniels rolling up El Nathano. That's a rope break though, Mina. 1, 2. El Nathano reverses it into a cover of his own. 1, 2. Dak reverses it. 1. El Nathano reverses it. 1. And it's a kick out. And a super kick. Brutal looking super kick. Dak may be looking for South of Heaven. No, he's going for the crucifix powerbomb instead. Crucifix powerbomb cover on El Nathano. 1, 2. 3, and Dak Daniels retains his 24/7 championship. So as of right now, he joins Cassandra Otunga, Danielle Quinn, and Mr. Giant in the 24/7 championship match. But will it be Olivia Jane or Mary Axe joining them? Alright, this next contest is a fatal 5-way, and it is the last qualifying match to determine the Rising Star Championship match this Saturday at New Dawn. The participants are Lila Spades, Natalie Danielle, Quinn Barrett, Damian Cross, and Roxy Black. One of those 5 superstars are going to join Riley Knox, Patricia, and Taryn Ivy in the Rising Star Championship match at New Dawn. Honestly, I'm hoping either Quinn or Damian win, just so we have one male superstar in that match and it's not an all-female match. But there are a lot of women's superstars here on Genesis. Genesis is basically the women's roster of CAW, I suppose. And here comes Quinn Barrett making his way out to the ring. You gotta think Quinn Barrett definitely wants a shot to at least compete at New Dawn due to him losing the mixed match challenge. And I believe the quarterfinals, I think that's the round he lost. I think it was the quarterfinals to Nathan and Emily. Quinn Barrett matches the ropes. Here comes Natalie Danielle. Natalie Danielle was trained by none other than Natalia. Here comes Damian Cross, making his cryptic entrance right now. This man faced Dak Daniels last week on Genesis for the 24/7 championship. Obviously wasn't able to defeat him, but Damian Cross does have another opportunity to qualify for New Dawn. And we don't know any of the Royal Rumble participants at all. All of the participants are going to be surprises, due to it being the most unexpected match in professional wrestling. And here comes Roxy Black making her way to the ring. And Christopher Gonzalez is out here to officiate this match. Lila, Quinn, Natalie, Damian, Roxy. I try not to be a biased commentator, but you did hear my prediction. I want either Quinn or Damian to win. Lila with a springboard drop kick cover on Roxy Black. But Damien breaks it up by rolling into Christopher. RKO there by Lila, out of nowhere, and a Claymore to Quinn. Natalie taking advantage. But Lila breaks it up before Christopher can even get down on the mat. Oh, Quinn rolling up Natalie, 1, 2. Natalie Danielle able to kick out at 2. Roxy with the wheelbarrow facebuster cover on Lila, but Damien right there to break it up. Natalie smacking Roxy in the face with a kendo stick. Slamming Lila face first onto the top turnbuckle. Damien across Black Mass. 1, 2. Roxy Black breaks it up. Damien Cross had this match won if it wasn't for Roxy. Cover on Quinn Barrett, 1. Natalie Danielle with a German suplex. Poison Rana by Lila. And a kitchen sink there by Damien onto Natalie. I think that's called the Southern Lights suplex. Damien smacking a kendo stick off the face of Roxy. Cover on Roxy, 1, 2. Roxy Black able to kick out at 2. And a knee to the face. Black Mass, but Quinn rolling up Damien. 1. Damien able to kick out at 1. Quinn up to the middle rope. Diving elbow to Roxy. Sharpshooter on the floor, but it doesn't matter if Lila taps because pinfalls and submissions can only happen in the ring. Damien, though, covering Roxy. 1, 2, 3. Damien Cross with his first victory in CAW. Earns a spot in the Rising Star Championship match this Saturday. Alright, the next contest is the Underground match. Zaya Wilder versus Nova Quinn. Winner joins Elias Grimm, Finn Wildcat, and Margaret Jones in the Underground Championship match this Saturday. Here comes Zaya Wilder. And here comes Nova Quinn. Both of these ladies are from Ireland, Bray, County Wicklow to be specific.
The following contest is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, Wildcat. And from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, Noah Quinn.
And it looks like Mina Rodriguez is the official for this match. She rings the bell. Zaya Wilder, Nova Quinn underground match is underway for the final spot in the Underground Championship match. These two are also best friends outside of the business. But which Irish is going to get the better of the other Irish? Nova with a poison run onto Zaya. Nova looking for the first weapon. She grabs out a chair. She just sets it down for no reason. I think she wanted Zaya to come out to the floor. Ooh, Zaya just throwing Nova back in the ring, grabbing the chair, putting it in the ring. And a code breaker by Nova. Zaya's busted open from that. Oh! Zaya pushing Nova off of the apron and then a splash. Smacking Nova in the face with a chair. Actually, it wasn't really the face, it was more like the chest and stomach area. Yeah, it was more of that area. Double foot stomp by Nova. Nova has a very interesting pair of boots. Makes it look like she's wearing sandals with socks. Well, to be specific, flip-flops with socks, but I think that's just her boot design that she chose. Very, very short boots, but it makes sense for a hardcore competitor. Running neck snap. Oh, Nova. Wicked stepsister. Tarantula! The Tarantula's locked in. Is Xia gonna submit? No, Xaya's able to escape. Xia with a bulldog off the apron. Xia picking Nova back up. The Nova lock is locked in. Nova lock. Is Xia gonna submit? Nova grabs out a kendo stick, smacking it across the stomach of Xia, and Nova Quinn knocks Xia out by smacking it on her head. So Nova Quinn joins Elias Grimm, Finn Wildcat, and Margaret Jones at New Dawn. The next contest is a fatal four-way match, and the winner joins the Hybrid Championship match at New Dawn. Joins Liberty Bell, Kendra Volt, and Mika Raven. Here comes the first participant, Ortiz Griffin Doris. The participants are this man, Ortiz Griffin Doris, Sabin O'Grady, Fiona Tides, and Cara Vane, or Cara Vane. Not sure how her name is pronounced. So I'll probably be calling her Cara and Cara throughout the match. Honestly, my prediction for this match as well is either Ortiz or Sabin, just so there is a male superstar in the Hybrid Championship match. And honestly, I believe Ortiz Griffin Doris is the fan favorite to win this match anyway, because Sabin O'Grady, only victory he had was that shocking victory over Antoine Rogers to become the Multiversal Infinite Champion. Or no, it was Crazy Nate who he beat and then lost to Antoine Rogers. That crazy victory over Crazy Nate. And then Cara and Fiona have only appeared once and lost their match because they were in qualifier matches. But here comes a former Multiversal Infinite Champion, Sabin O'Grady. The only former champion in this match. He knows what it takes to become champion, but he doesn't know what it takes to stay champion. Here comes Fiona Tides, making her way to the ring. And here comes Cara Vane. It is Cara, okay. Cara is how her name is pronounced, not Cara. Cara Vane making her way to the ring. There's Ortiz, Griffin Doris, Sabin O'Grady, Fiona Tides, Cara Vane. And Mina Rodriguez is back out here to officiate this match. Who will be the final member in the Hybrid Championship match? Ortiz, Sabin, Fiona, Cara. Cara gets dropped with a power slam by Ortiz. Fiona rolling up Ortiz. Ortiz able to kick out at 0. I believe Ortiz, Griffin Doris, and Sabin O'Grady have faced each other one-on-one before. And I think Fiona and Cara have also faced each other because I believe they were both in that qualifier match that they lost. But I honestly don't remember because they've only appeared once. It's hard to remember which match they were in. All I know is they were both in qualifier matches. Cara whipping Fiona into the ropes. Fiona with a triangle choke. Triangle choke is locked in, but Cara able to escape right away. Ortiz with a power slam backbreaker cover on Sabin O'Grady. 1, 2, and Cara Vane breaks it up at a count of 2. Cara with a dropkick to the face of Fiona. Double knees. The back handspring double knees by Cara, stomping on the ankle of Fiona. The unprotected feet and ankles and toes of Fiona. Hell, even her calves are unprotected. Slamming Sabin's knee into the mat. Fiona whipping Ortiz into the corner. Cara with a DDT. 1, 2. Oh, Fiona just got her shoulder up at a count of 2. I thought Cara Vane had this match won. Kara breaking it up at a count of 0. Kara with a back suplex onto Fiona. But Fiona right back up to her feet. Double knees and a back handspring. Double knees. Ortiz picking Sabin up, but Sabin was playing possum. Fiona back in the ring. Sabin O'Grady with a Michinoku driver. 1. And Ortiz breaks it up at a count of 1, even though Fiona was standing right there. Sabin O'Grady springboard clothesline 1. Kara able to kick out at 1 off of Fiona's cover. Cover on Kara Vane. 1. Kara able to kick out at 1. Wait for the swinging neck breaker. Kara counters. Wheelbarrow arm drag. Drop kick to the face. Baseball bat to the face. Cover on Sabin O'Grady. 1, 2. Sabin O'Grady able to kick out at 2. Ortiz with a big splash onto Sabin, but Sabin moved out of the way and a knee to the face of Ortiz, spinning back fist out of nowhere. 1, and Kara breaks it up at a count of 1. If Kara didn't come back in the ring right there, the match would have been over. DDT to Fiona. Cover on Fiona Tides. 1, 2, and Sabin just breaks it up at a count of 2. This is anyone's matchup now. Sabin O'Grady loves that move. He loves to use the kitchen sink. Abdominal stretch. Kara could submit. No, she is able to escape. And Ortiz throws even more punishment. Sister Abigail. 1, and Fiona breaks it up at a count of 1. Spinning back fist by Fiona onto Kara. And a sledgehammer shot to Ortiz. Cover on Kara Vane. 1. Sabin breaks it up at a count of 1. Fiona took too long. If she would have just covered Kara after hitting the spinning back fist, match would have been over. Swinging neck breaker by Sabin. 1, 2, 3. Sabin O'Grady finds a way to win. Sabin O'Grady is in yet another championship match. And he joins Liberty Bell, Kendra Volt, and Mika Raven in that match. Alright, the next contest is Triple Threat Tag Team Action. Iron Vein, Vikings, Prodigies. Winner of this match will be the final team in the Genesis Tag Team Championship match at New Dawn.
The following contest is a triple threat tag team match. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 493 pounds,
And then obviously the winners join the Storm Sisters, System Overdrive, and Alan Sal. All three winners of their respective 2-on-2 matches over the course of the last 3 weeks on Genesis. Here are Iron Vein, Axel Vein, and Marcus Steele. This is a last chance qualification match for these three teams. And here come Jaden Storm and Joey Flux, the Prodigies.
And at a combined weight of 375 pounds, Jaden Storm and Joey Flux.
There's the Vikings, there's Iron Vein, there's the Prodigies. Christopher Gonzalez rings the bell. Vikings, Iron Vein, Prodigies, who will be the final team in the Genesis Tag Team Championship match. Cover on Mark Khan at 1. He kicks out at 1. Cover on Jaden Storm, and Axel Vein breaks it up at a count of 0. Ooh, a big power slam onto Marcus by Kong. Cover on Mark Kane, but Kong X breaks it up. Cover on Jaden Storm. Mark Kane breaks it up. Running power slam. Jaden went for a knee, but Axel blocks. Springboard DDT there by Jaden onto Axel. Mark Kane with a springboard clothesline. Jaden Storm with a jumping clothesline. Mark Kane with a power bomb onto Jaden. Back into the ring, Marcus and Kong. Cover on Kong, axe, 1, 2. Joey Flux breaks it up at a count of 2. Joey Flux is the youngest competitor in this match at just 18 years old. Joey with a springboard dropkick. It doesn't connect, and instead Mark Kane's leg connects with the back of the head of Joey. Mark rolling up Joey. Joey able to kick out at 0. Kendo stick shot to the face of Marcus. Steel busts him open. Well, that doesn't even affect him. Air raid bomb. Cover on Joey Flux. 1, 2. Joey able to kick out at 2. Marcus Steel. Crucifix power bomb. 1. Joey able to break it up at a count of 1. I don't know why they're just staring at each other. They could have easily walked around Mark and got to each other. Mark rolling up Marcus. 1. Joey again breaks it up at a count of 1. Wild thing there by Joey. End of days by Axel. Cover on Joey Flux. 1, 2. Joey Flux kicks out at 2. Axel Vane up to the top rope. Diving elbow onto Joey. Death throw onto Axel by Kong. Cover on Joey Flux. 1, 2. Joey able to kick out at 2. Big running knee. Cover on Kong Axe. 1, 2, 3. Iron Vein. Qualify for New Dawn. Alright, the next match is the 24/7 Championship Qualifier match. Mary Axe versus Olivia Jane. And here comes Olivia Jane. Mina Rodriguez rings the bell. Mary Axe versus Olivia Jane. 24/7 Championship Qualifier match underway. Who will join Dak Daniels, Cassandra Otunga, Danielle Quinn, and Mr. Giant in the 24/7 Championship match? To make it a fatal 5-way instead of a fatal 4-way. Olivia with a drop kick onto Mary. Olivia with a crossbody 1. Mary Axe kicks out at 1. Olivia whipping Mary into the ropes. Leapfrog. Scoop slam. Mary with a knee to the face of Olivia. Cover on Olivia Jane. 1, 2. Olivia Jane kicks out at 2. Olivia throwing Mary back into the ring. Olivia up to the top rope, calling Mary up to her feet. Missile drop kick. Cover on Mary Axe. 1, 2. Mary Axe kicks out at 2. Olivia with a springboard moonsault. Or swanton, not moonsault. Olivia, the PME, but Mary moved out of the way. And Mary has Prism Trap locked in. Is Olivia Jane gonna submit? No, Olivia escapes out of it very quickly. Scoop slam, picking Mary back up. Olivia Jane with an Alabama slam. Stomping on Mary's ankle. Swanton bomb, cover on Mary Axe. 1, 2, 3. Olivia Jane is the final member in the 24/7 championship match. Alright, it is main event time. Isabella Ledesma, Urena Xander, Troy Magnum, Victor Steele. Winner of this match joins the Genesis World Championship match this Saturday.
Making her way to the ring from Jalisco, Mexico, Isabella Ledesma.
Here comes Urena Xander. Urena Xander already has a match this Saturday, as he was one half of the winners of the Mixed Match Challenge.
Weighing in at 247 pounds, Urena Xander.
But you gotta think Urena Xander wants to have 2 matches this Saturday, both championship matches. The CAW World Tag Team Championship match and a Genesis World Championship match. If Urena Xander wins here tonight, he will be the first superstar in CAW history to have 2 matches on the same night. That isn't a house show, because house shows don't count. And if he wins both of those matches, he will not only become the first superstar to win 2 separate championships, but 2 championships on the same night. So Urena Xander could make history here tonight if he wins. Just by winning, he could make history, becoming the first superstar to compete in 2 different matches on the same night. But that's only if he wins this match. Here comes Golden Troy Magnum.
Weighing in at 207 pounds, Golden Troy Magnum.
And here comes the final participant in this match, Victor Steele.
Weighing in at 230 pounds, Victor Steele.
If Victor Steele wins here tonight, he will become the oldest competitor in CAW history to compete for a world title. However, he's not the oldest competitor in CAW. That honor goes to a former 24/7 champion, Daniel Nichols, who is the oldest champion in CAW history and oldest superstar. There's Isabella Ledesma, Urena Xander, Troy Magnum, Victor Steele. Mina Rodriguez rings the bell. I guess Duke Words didn't want to come. I guess Duke Words missed the show tonight. I wonder if he's sick. Because Duke Words is the third official for Genesis. But I wonder if he missed it due to him being sick or out of town. I don't know. Victor kicks out at 1. Cover on Victor Steele 1. Victor Steele up to the top rope, telling Isabella to get up to her feet. Somersault leg drop. 1. Or a standing swanton is another name for that move. I don't know what the hell Victor did, but Urena breaks it up at a count of 1. Troy slamming Isabella's knee into the mat. Urena whipping Victor into the ropes. Urena has Victor up. Dropping him with a stun gun on the top rope. Cover on Victor, steal. 1. And Troy breaks it up at a count of 1. Isabella picking Victor back up. Victor with a knee lift and a clothesline onto Troy. Urena with a shin breaker onto Victor. That had to have hurt because of Victor's knee issues. Isabella had the Koji clutch locked in on Urena, but Troy broke that up immediately and drops Isabella with a clothesline. And slams a sledgehammer in the back of Urena, but Victor breaks it up immediately. Isabella covering Troy, but Troy kicks out immediately. Victor with a full Nelson slam, but Urena breaks it up at a count of 1. Victor, you're too old to be doing springboards. Isabella with the Koji clutches Urena. Xander gonna submit. It's not locked in all the way, I don't think. That's why Urena was able to escape very easily. Urena looking to go a little old school on the veteran Victor. It connects. Cover on Victor, steal, and Troy breaks it up at a count of 0. Urena up to the top rope. Victor with a kip up. Urena went for an axe handle, but Victor counters. Isabella springboard drop kick onto Troy. Victor throws a sledgehammer at Isabella. Cover on Isabella Ledesma. 1, 2. Isabella kicks out at 2. Oh! Victor accidentally took out Mina. He was aiming for Urena, I think, but Mina got in the way. And Troy drops Isabella with the Rude Awakening. But there's nothing Troy can do because Mina's knocked out. Troy with the kitchen sink cover on Isabella Ledesma. 1. And Urena Xander breaks it up at a count of 1. Urena Xander slamming Troy face first into the top turnbuckle as Victor smacks Isabella in the back with the baseball bat, but Urena breaks it up at a count of 0. Victor Steele. Backpack stunner. Axe handle to Troy. Urena Xander with the seatbelt cover. 1, 2, Isabella breaks it up. Victor, I think, also kicked out, too. Victor with the swinging neck breaker. The Argentine backbreaker was locked in on Isabella. Troy breaks Victor's pinfall attempt up and a running STO. Rude awakening! Cover on Victor Steele. 1, 2, 3, and Troy Magnum is the final superstar to qualify for New Dawn. That wraps up Genesis Episode 4, everyone. I will see you all Saturday for New Dawn.